Hey guys, welcome back to Alleviated Soul. Today we are gonna discuss how to automatically be a classier girl, and that too in just 10 steps. Elegant, refined, poised. Do you want to be all of these things? I think we could all use with being a little bit more elegant. When you are a classy person, people treat you with more respect. They may assume that you are high class, wealthier, or more educated, but that doesn't have to be the case. So let's see 10 steps you can take to automatically be a classier girl. So, the first point, watch your posture plus how you walk. How are you sitting or standing right now? I'm going to take a guess. The chances are 50% or more of the people listening to this video are slouching or hunching over at least a little. You probably straightened up once you heard me, right? Standing up straight is such a small thing, but it can and will make a huge difference. Also, pay attention to how you walk. Are you always in a hurry? Do you always appear rushed? Practice walking with a purpose, but be graceful at the same time. Point 2, watch your language. How many times have you heard someone curse and then you thought, wow, that person is really classy? Yeah, I don't think so. Every classy person should stay away from cursing. Pretty obvious, right? Vulgar terms and all euphemisms for expletives. Some people probably think that euphemisms are acceptable, but they really aren't. Because everyone knows what the person actually means. I have also always wondered why people use euphemisms for expletives, because if you use a euphemism, you might as well just curse. If you are already free of all of that, then you can take it to the next level by removing casual slang words like WhatsApp, hey, that's sick, dude, etc. from your vocabulary. I'm still working on this one for myself because when we think, those words just come out of practice or habit, I can say. So, yeah, this will elevate your everyday tone, and people will think that you are more educated and refined. Because if you notice, those people don't use these terms, at least not repeatedly. This includes texting and all forms of online communication. You want your online footprint to reflect the classy person you are in real life. Be honest and trustworthy. So imagine if you interview for a job and you are a super classy person during the interview, and then the interviewer checks out your social media profiles online and finds a slew of profane, tasteless pictures with vulgar captions. That would be nightmare. Of course, since you are now watching my video, no doubt you would post such things online. To put it simply, be a classier girl by talking about classy things. Step 3, cultivate refined taste. What is the best way to not be a profane, vulgar person? It's by only consuming content that reflects the type of person you are striving to become. Listen to, watch, and read content that is classy, and it will help you to be a classier person. It's pretty obvious, but it takes a little bit more work to put into practice. Trust me, I have started from there. Also, you can start by going to museums and attending concerts. For clarification, by concerts, I do not mean rock concerts, but they are quite not the rock concerts, but the concerts where this opera and all these are. These are just by knowing they are very sound classy. I don't force because I haven't gone to one ever, but museums are great, I feel. It might also be time to check out a few of the classics from your local library. Study classics works and you will be more classy. You may also want to find a role model, someone who you think is super classy. It may be someone like Audrey Hepburn. Then you want to study this person as much as you can. When you're trying to decide if doing or saying something is classy or not, you can ask yourself, would your role model do or say this? You will get your answer. Step 4. Have a well put together wardrobe. So I could speak like for a very long time on this, but maybe now let's just shorten. On how to dress like a classier person, for starters, you should have a well put together wardrobe. The items in your wardrobe don't necessarily need to be expensive, but they should all look classy. And a few years back, I made this change into my life. And trust me, I am never out of clothes now, although I have less pieces of them. So I can bet on this. You can look at how your role model dresses and then you can use their style as inspiration for your own. I have a capsule wardrobe and it definitely helps me to maintain a well put together wardrobe because the pieces are easy to mix and match, so I don't have to waste time creating outfits. So it's really a changer, basically life changer, and I can really bet on this, so go ahead. And also, here are a few other tips for creating a classy wardrobe. First is that to create a color palette for your wardrobe. Look for colors which looks good on you, which enhances your features, which enhances your skin tone, and select those colors only. Buy a trend if you really like it. Otherwise, just stay away because trendy items are just a waste. So if you really want to try it, then just go for it. Buy quality over quantity. Stick with more formal clothing over casual clothing, but keep your lifestyle in mind. Trousers over sweatpants, ballet flats over flip-flops, and blazer over hoodie. There itself you can see the difference, right? And the last but not the least, don't go overboard with your makeup. A makeup can enhance or ruin your look. So decide it very carefully. Step 5. Always be learning plus be up to date. No, I'm not talking about pop culture. I mean being up to date about current events. It doesn't matter if you don't know who won what award at the Emmys, but if you don't know what is happening in the world, then that is a problem. I'm sure you don't want to risk looking like a classy fool. Besides current events, you should regularly be learning something new. Every day is ideal. Find a topic you are interested in and then learn a little about it daily. When you are well educated, you will definitely be a classier girl. You can read books, listen to podcasts, find free online courses, and of course, read articles or watch videos which teach you to expand your knowledge. Learning a new language is also always a wonderful option, and the opportunities are endless if you look for it. Step 6. Have interest plus at least be passionate about one thing. What do you like to do in your spare time? You think over the past week, you ate, you slept, you watched TV, you used your phone on laptop for way too many hours and you worked. Oh, and you went shopping as well. Maybe that counts. We have all been asked this, maybe dreaded question about what you do in your spare time. What's the definition of spare time anyway? Technically, if you are doing something, then it's not spare time. Anyway, you need hobbies that you do in your spare time. So make sure you have hobbies outside of eating, passively watching entertainment, and sleeping. Step 7. Always mind your manners. This is a very cliche tip, but it is a necessity in this video on how to be classier. If you haven't taken a course on manners, then now would be the time to do it to up-level your life. Mind your manners wherever you are. Practicing at home is also a wonderful idea, and if someone is rude to you, then that is an excellent way to practice your manners. Plus, if you have any bad habits, decide now that you will be your best to drop them moving forward. Step 8. Be punctual and organized. Classic girls never ever arrive late. Walk with purpose, but don't look rushed or flustered. Looking flustered will not help you maintain a classy appearance. Being organized will help you be punctual. So I use a journal to stay organized. And if you have had trouble sticking with planners, then maybe you should try one. Always have a clean, chic home as well. Imagine if you were going over to a classy woman's house and you thought it would look very sophisticated, but instead it looks like a pig pen. I think that would be a big surprise. We want to avoid that. Step 9. Don't overdo it. Classy people don't need to be over the top. You don't need to wear designer clothes every day and then be absolutely picture perfect in your attitude and demeanor. People may think you are stuck up. The classiest people don't need to be the center of attention because they know their worth. They don't need anyone else to validate their opinion of themselves. This doesn't mean that they are proud. No, not at all. A classy girl isn't obsessed with how she looks or how much she has. Be gracious and humble. Be patient and kind. Step 10. Know your worth. Know your morals and stick to them. Never let anyone tear you down or treat you like trash. Be willing to stop being friends with someone or to leave a situation when you aren't being treated like the classy girl you are. And one more thing, be kind to yourself and treat yourself every once in a while. You deserve it, girl. So, becoming a classier person will take practice, but it will be worth it. If you mess up, it is okay because we are always working on becoming better versions of ourselves, and it is not going to happen in a single day. Before you go, make sure you write down in the comment section which section you are gonna follow, and I'm just gonna say you a few action steps you can take to be a classier girl. So first, stand up straighter or sit straight. Second, walk with purpose and with grace. Step 3, never curse or use euphemisms for expletives and avoid slang. 4, decide on one way you can cultivate refined taste. 5, go through your wardrobe and get rid of trashy items. 6, make a wardrobe plan. 7, learn something daily. 8, educate yourself on current events. 9, develop your interest and talents. 10, have good manners always. 11, organize your house. 12, organize your life using an organizational system. 13, don't overdo it. And 14, always remember your worth. Well, that's not 10 steps, but the last few can be extra. Okay, so if you like this video, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to Alleviated Soul, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Until then, bye, take care.